Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Value Up 2025 by HerVest, the most anticipated, talked about, looked forward to gathering of people that are ready to value up in their finance, in their careers, in their lives generally. I want to say thank you for choosing to spend this beautiful Saturday with us.
Value Up by HerVest was a special gathering of diverse audience of professionals, entrepreneurs, and young change makers. The third edition, Value Up 3.0, was held on Saturday, May 31st, 2025, at the Shell Hall Musan Center in Lagos. Themed Financial Wellness, Adapt, Grow and Thrive, the event explored practical strategies for building financial resilience and achieving long-term economic stability.
Allow me to zone out a little and introduce you to HerVest. We are an inclusive fintech offering financial services as savings, impact investments and credits, especially to women who have historically been left out of financial systems like smallholder female farmers and women-owned small businesses. When I started HerVest, it wasn't just an ambition, it was out of a quiet conviction that women's financial growth should be normal and not extraordinary, that assets and capital should be available, woven around women's realities and peculiarities, the unpaid labor, biological functions leading to career and business pursuits, amongst others.
The event featured 3 panel sessions that addressed career development in the digital age, entrepreneurship, and strategic wealth building. The first session, titled Thriving in the Age of Artificial Intelligence and Remote Work, Redefining Career Success on Your Terms.
For me, they are the leaders of tomorrow, starting today. And for us to be able to hone them and give them the necessary requirements that they need, they must be able to interface. So for me, that is how I'm tackling what I would call today's challenges to meet the yearnings of the youth is through engagement. And like I said, engagement means so many things to so many people. So
the second session was titled From Side Hustle to Scalable Venture, What It Takes.
Understanding your strength is very important in doing fashion, because fashion relates to costume design. You're both making clothes, you're just using one to tell a story, while the other person is making to sell and then make money. So identify all of that and be able to pick which one is faster for you to make money to scale to the big one.
If I did not have my restaurant before the Guinness World Record, imagine if I hadn't started teaching classes before the Guinness World Record, and I just had to start figuring all of that out. Being Hilda Bassi it makes the least amount of money, but it kind of costs the most amount of money. So imagine if I didn't have the businesses to be able to augment this lifestyle, it would have been, it would have been something else. It would have been fame and depression.
Wealth for the Next Generation, Investing with Purpose was the title of the third session, and it explored the strategies for building intergenerational wealth, using money as a tool for impact.
Cash flow is king. Whether you are an entrepreneur or you're a 9-to-5 person, whatever it is that you are doing, even an NGO, cash flow is king. You are not going to run on water. You're still going to use fuel. And so it's very important that we learn the principles, which is one of the reasons why I am affiliated to HerVest.
Away from the knowledge-sharing sessions, the event featured HerVest's current commitment to modifying financial access to women across Nigeria, particularly those in undeserved communities, with its impact spanning from empowering over 10,000 female farmers and entrepreneurs to facilitating the farming of more than 1,235 acres of farmland to smallholder women farmers in local communities across different states, including Borno, Plateau, Kaduna, Benue, Niger, Oyo, Kwara, and Ogun, among others.
What do we mean when we say adapt, grow, and thrive? The way I see it, it's a call to not be limited by the challenges that face us, but to navigate them and to be empowered to define new paths.
The event was more than just a roundtable. It was an inspiring and fun experience that gave participants new ideas, connections, and the motivation to take their businesses to the next level. With HerVest's continuous goal to further bridge the financial dependence gap and light a path toward economic empowerment, where no one, regardless of gender or background, is left behind.
Like a girl while she's in flames, so bright that she can burn your eyes. Better look the other way. You can try, but I'll never forget her name.